hyperspeed.
Right.
Hello,
Engage.
and welcome to episode 29 of Custom Cat Collectors. I haven't checked the math, but we're coming up on like 6 months anniversary of starting this out. I need to figure out exactly when that ends. But we got the crew here. We don't have no guests, but we have a fair amount to talk about. We're gonna get history time with Paco, and I don't know, maybe bonus feature. We can get Jesse can talk to us about the hantavirus and how worried we should all be. I don't know if she has any expertise in this as a biologist.
Usually it's just stay away from dried rodent poop.
There you go.
It's airborne and spreading person to person like mask up. I don't know what to tell you.
My husband is terrified to go on a cruise ship, and of course he's already using this most recent outbreak to say this is why you should never go on a cruise ship. You could get the hantavirus. I'm like, that's not a normal cruise ship experience. Trust me.
Hey, if anything's going to raise the profile of this show in terms of followers and likes, is to start spewing conspiracy theories about the hantavirus. So let's go.
Right. People will start linking.
What the viewership wants.
Yes, we will see a swell.
Did you know that J. Edgar Hoover was behind the mastermind of this, and the CIA funded the hantavirus? The FBI funded the research for this in Denmark.
Jesse, I just want you to tell us which horse treatment will cure hantavirus.
Yes,
can you tell us?
It's got to be a different. It's got to be a different animal. It can't be a horse treatment.
Tractor Supply and get all.
I want to go buy up a bunch so I can make a killing when it's in high demand.
All horse.
Okay. Well, now that we've lost,
cures the hantavirus, anal bleaching.
Now that we've lost half of our audience. Mr. Moriarty needs to maybe go in a quarantine zone. He's just announced that there's 2 people coming back to Irvine that were on the boat. So, Patrick, give us proof of life in a week. We want to know that you're still alive. Send us a message. I'm still kicking. No hantavirus here. I'm breathing okay. And then Crystal Dairy says, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
I told the chat we're on one already. So let's go.
My namesake says he just opened up the video. We're talking about deadly viruses already, so it's starting off with a bang.
It's a new segment, Matt, just for you.
So which COVID strain did you guys select for crits?
What was that movie? 50 Ways to Die in the West will be like, exotic. Exotic diseases for clinkers or something like that. So.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, let's go around the room. What you wearing? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right. Let me make you big, Paco.
Make me big. Make me famous, baby. All right. So we have the big clink, and I think we just called this rope.
Ooh.
That was at the grand opening.
There's something. Other names
about this one.
What is it?
Lashing.
That's it.
Lashing. Okay. So there we go. Lashing green, and I just had to throw on a semi-matching shirt. So we're going with Green Street by Grant Green on Blue Note.
Nice.
That's what we're rocking today.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that side patch is the way, man. That tonal side patch, that is the way. Okay.
So
that is
tight.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
And there is something about this particular green.
Yeah.
With that side, this is just a beautiful hat. I know everybody was going nuts over the beer foam clink.
They're both great.
Yeah, they're both great. So shout out to Hillside for making these.
It looks like
Oh,
the
yeah.
stitching's pretty raised on that. Is that like 3D stitching?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It is raised stitching. The row. I wish you could. Here, make me big again, because I'll see if you guys can see it.
Your wish is my command. Or
So
It's nice
if
and chunky.
if you look at the C at the ends,
yeah.
Mhm.
all
Yeah.
of those ends are frayed.
That's exactly where my eye went. So that's cool that you pointed that out.
Like all of those ends are frayed, and if you look real super close at the brown embroidery, it looks like an actual rope.
That's awesome.
That's very cool.
I'm hoping to pick up one of those when I'm actually in the store in August. So I'm trying to, if they don't sell out. So I just want to say that that stitching is like I like my men, thick and chunky. Sorry,
It sounds like we're staying at this level.
we haven't already like repelled half our audience with the,
Right.
with the epidemic talk. I'm getting a little too gay in here, I know. So, all right, who wants to go next?
Well, since we're showing in stores, I'll jump in.
All right.
So I'm wearing Konga Bunga, done by Casey. I think everybody's seen this by now. One of my favorites from the in store. Definitely a winner. This mint color, love it. It's good stuff.
That crown color is beautiful.
It's so good, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll just keep going clockwise. So that means Glenn, you are up.
I got Cooler Runnings. Zach. Or as I like to call it, the Dew Crew, because it reminds me of Mountain Dew.
Cute.
What wasn't there a movie, Cool Runnings? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the
Jamaican
Jamaican bobsled.
1993, wasn't it, or 92?
Was it even in the 90s?
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
It was in the 90s.
Yeah, I think it was early 90s. Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was 90s or late 80s.
I did not see it, but I remember the name. So I'm
on.
wearing the Sakura. I actually have this in 4 colorways, which I'm probably going to put one of these 2 up for trade or sale because I don't really need 4 colorways of it. But this is also, I love the shade of blue, and it's got this kind of pink silver foil almost effect with the side patch. Just a very delicate. And today I wore to class this kind of over the top shirt that had Mount Fuji and a cat with the camera and like a koi fish, and I don't know, it was kind of crazy. And
it was a very cool shirt.
It's a fun shirt.
I saw the picture. Yeah,
I bought it, and I if you saw my post on Instagram, I said I kind of have an inside joke that I always wear something really crazy during finals because students are like walking in, sitting down, taking Fido, and like I'm convinced that like I could be in like a bishop's robes or something, they would not even notice. Like, I mean,
so what's the result?
Moira
what's the
Rose.
result on that?
You could dress like Moira Rose.
0 comments.
Has anyone? No, really?
0.
Wow.
No, and on Friday, on Wednesday, I also wore like it was a giant catzilla. It was a cat as Godzilla breathing fire, and nobody said anything about it. Like I'm like, this is like the most outrageous shirt I could wear in a classroom, and I wore both of them, and like nobody said a peep about it. So I'm convinced.
To be fair, though, your students are still fairly right, so they're probably just looking at you going, "Nice outfit, Unc." That's
the one, because I wear crazy shirts to class all the time. It's sort of my signature thing. My students say boo to me about it. Other people's students are like, "Oh, I love your shirt. What are you wearing today?" Blah blah blah. Like I get comments from other people's students. My own students are like, they say not a thing. So, yeah.
Apparently 2 people were Matt checked and said 93 was the year, and Christopher Derry gave a shout out to my thick and chunky to John Candy, the late John Candy, amazing in Planes, Trains, and All of those. Probably my favorite John Candy movie ever. If you've not seen it, you should definitely save it and watch it at the next Christmas holiday season. It's a fantastic movie. It's a lot of fun. So that means it's Jesse's turn. So what you got?
So I have Chickabees from 40 Swords and Peep the UV.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Oh,
This is just
I love it.
This is adorable.
Oh,
40
I
Swords
love
always
it.
does amazing art, and this
Agreed.
is just fun. I haven't turned in grades officially, but I'm done. I just got to put in some numbers tomorrow, but I'm done essentially with my semester. So baseball season has I've been to a few games, but it kind of doesn't count because I was still. Here we are. This is when baseball season begins. So I thought I'd
Good
pull
for
out
you.
all clinks.
Question:
Unfortunately, they're not playing at home this week, and I'm like, come on.
Right.
did you so I'm assuming you got your custom from when you did your personal shopping. That was when I got mine. Did you request which hat, and did you request a specific design?
I did. I picked this one because, yeah, it's I don't know. I've never seen anybody with this hat, so I was like, well, that's kind of unusual. I'd be curious.
That's a great one.
We're on that one because I haven't seen anybody sporting it. So, and it's cute as heck.
I'll go grab mine because mine actually was stretching in the other room. So I don't know if I showed up. Go ahead.
Medieval torture.
Yeah. Well, if I had worn it without stretching, I would have had like a crease across my forehead because it's a 1/8 and I am not a 1/8. It's like it had to be stretched.
There are limits. There are limits to your multi-size, your multifaceted sizeness, right?
The one thing, so I had a question actually, and when I did the personal shopping, does Casey do a hand drawn for every personal shopper, or is it like
no? It was just that one time,
okay.
and Casey got kind of overwhelmed, and I believe the words to Taylor were, "Please don't." So I'm very, very grateful for this. Because everybody's been like, oh, I got a Casey. I went to the party. I went to the shop and Casey drew. And I'm like, and I found it. So.
There you go.
I left Casey a hat to draw on, but he's taking very meticulous time with it because that hat means a lot to me.
Oh.
So for those of you, and I'll just tell you what it is real quick. So next week, and I mentioned it in the chat, next week is the 3rd anniversary of my father passing. And there's a picture on Instagram of me handing him one of the original BP Mercs hats in a hat club box, like a display box. And that's the one that I took to Casey, the one that I gave to him.
Nice.
Very cool.
It's always, one of the things I love about custom hats and the hat collecting is that, you can buy lots of beautiful hats. I have beautiful hats, but what I try to always do when I do my hat of the day is connect it to something that has meaning for me, or just like an experience or someone that was important in my life, and it's funny because I'll have friends that don't care at all about hats, but they read for the stories. They'll be like, "Oh, I enjoy your stories. They're kind of fun." And I'm like, "Cool," because I started that as just a process really to kind of force me to do a little creative writing every day. And so some days it's very short and some days it's a little bit longer, but it, especially they're just hats that just mean more because of that kind of connection. And I'm sure every single one of you, I see Glenn's nodding. Do you have a hat that means a lot to you?
Yeah, I was actually wearing it earlier. I swapped out, but this one,
Andy.
I was wearing it today for Mother's Day yesterday. It reminds me of my mom.
Yeah.
And I actually just bought another one of it on my virtual shopping yesterday.
Yeah. The candy one that you held up, my grandma, my dad's mom, would always have those in her purse, and like you'd be fidgeting in church and she would like hand you like one of those little strawberry candies, like settle down, she's like bribing you with it. Grandma always had those little hard candies in her pocket or whatever. So I just want to say, like, we've got a bunch of people in the chat, so thanks everybody who's joining us. I think Trish, this might be her first time in the audience, but Zach's here, of course, Matt's here, Patrick's here,
Patrick's here.
So, Rob Smith.
Eric's here. Yeah.
Yeah. So presumably they didn't want
Good crew.
just see what we're wearing. So 5950, of course, was this weekend. Did anybody like get anything related to 5950? I know like some of the shops had like specialty hats or anything. Anybody grab something like that?
Nah, I did.
No. Unless it's Clink doing it. I don't have the budget for it.
Well, I did get one of the Spike Lee New York Yankees hats. So a friend of
Oh,
mine,
very cool.
yeah, Jay Savage, if you're on the Fitted Hat Society, he posted and he's like, I'm going to go. And I said, well, I would like one of these 4 designs. And he's like, cool, I gotcha, I'll get it. And then he calls me on the way home. He's like, yeah, so they gave me the crossed bats and I wanted the single bats where each bat had the year of the Yankees. And I was like, I really didn't want the crossed bats. And he's like, I'll go back. So he actually went back to the store for me because I told him which 4 I wanted. And so he went
like
back
in
and
order.
Got me the base. Yes, I wanted the single bats first and then the pennants and then the gloves and then the baseball. And so he got me the glove one. So it's already mailed out and I'll have it in a couple of days. So thank you, Jay Savage. You're probably not watching, but I appreciate that. Not only does he go and do this for those of us who don't live in, just like some of us don't live in San Diego, many of us don't live in Buffalo either. And there's some exclusive stuff that's only at that store, and appreciate him. He does this a couple times a year. And I think this is my 3rd or 4th time buying stuff from him. And some of this, they've got some cool hockey stuff. So he's also sending me the Bison, the Buffalo Bison minor league team has one where the Bison is a hockey player and he's got sticks and he's got a helmet, and I had to have that. So I'm getting 2 from that. So, but I had a question. Does anyone know, like Clink shared this is this one of the window displays in the shop now?
I don't know.
It wasn't when we were there.
It wasn't when we were there.
All right. Because it's kind of cool.
Yeah. It is pretty cool.
I don't know if someone like chromed them or what the story is, but
Well, it looks to me like it might be some of that gold, like the gold inlay that they used on the table. It's like kind of like a sheet that you just press down and you remove the sheeting and all the gold lays in. So it looks like that to me.
Maybe make one of my own. I'll get some hat that I don't care about and do a test.
Right.
There you go.
And I just want to take a moment here and thank a bunch of people. Thanks for everybody that ordered. I was hoping to get to 100, and I asked Taylor, and he goes, well, I don't have the exact figure. He's like, you didn't quite get to 100, but I don't know what the number is. But we were in the top row, and I was thrilled just to see that. And it's the first time I've ever been involved with any hats. And so I want to thank everyone who pre-ordered. I want to thank Seamus for even reaching out and asking me to be a part of the creative process. He did all of the hard stuff of drawing. I basically just sat on the couch and talked to my husband. But my husband was actually the one that suggested this. And so we came up with 4 different concepts that we tossed to Seamus, and he liked the bull one. So that's the one he ran with. And that's the one that's for sale in the Clink room. And super excited. I keep a spreadsheet with, all the hats, all the Clink hats, and I'm in the spreadsheet now, which is really cool. So thank you for people pre-ordered. Thank you to Seamus. Thanks to everybody. Just wanted to say that. So
congrats on the sales too.
Yeah. The first time ever I got the email from Clink that said 000. Here's your hat as a code.
Cool.
I'm like, ooh, I like 000. That's all the money's going to Trevor project. So I'm not going to see any cash, but at least I'll get a free hat out of it. And to show my support, I actually bought 5 of my own hats.
I bought 10 just to help your number, but I'm going to return 9 when they arrive.
Well, I bought an extra one just because if my husband and I ever want them at the same time, we get 2. And then I know that I'll probably have some LGBT friends that in a year or 2 they'll be like, "Wait, you had a hat? What?" So I got a couple sizes, and if one of my friends or somebody's like, "Oh, dude, I'd love to have that," I would be like, "Well, it just so happens that I did buy a couple extras, and so I got a couple extras."
And for $150, you can have one too.
Only
yo! These are vintage, baby. Yeah, dude, there's short amount
Sold out.
of these, man. They
Yep.
sold out.
I did tell people because so a lot of my my non-hat friends, they don't. I said, look, there'll probably be 100 or fewer of these things. Like they're kind of instant rare things. If you buy a clink, unless it's one of the super popular designs, it's a collector's item the day it arrives. So I have a confession. AI was used to generate this image.
Right, there goes the viewers.
Yeah, I know.
There goes our street cred.
They're
Right?
killing
Yeah,
our
dead.
audience. Killing our audience.
And
But
over here, Win is just like,
Right,
what the crap,
pulling
dude?
his hair out.
So I wanted a slide. It was finals. I gave 2 finals today. I got home. I had very little time. I was like, Chat GPT, make a slide that says history time with Paco and make it historical. I was like, that works.
Good enough.
We need to put some fitteds in there. Maybe in a future version. We can
Soundwave. Later, guys. Nice knowing y'all. Well, oh no, we're losing everything.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. It's over.
That's it. Pack it up.
We didn't even.
Pack it
We
up.
missed 30. We missed 30 by 1. Yeah, you couldn't wait.
Pack
You
it
couldn't
up.
wait. One more.
Pack it up.
But let's feature Paco. So if you don't know, I'll make you big, Paco. Tell us the origin story here. How did this project come about?
So, last year, about the end of the year to close out the year, we did a lot of, and this was kind of like I don't want to say the height of the AI debate, but it was kind of like I wanted to go in and show hats with their original drawings. So I posted a bunch of stuff that had 1.0 drawings, a lot of people's sketches, and a lot of the thought process that went through creating some of the most iconic and classic hats in Clink Room history. Well, I'm at the grand opening, and somebody there who shall remain nameless because he wishes to remain nameless, had a box of about 25 encrypteds and 1.0s. And he wanted me to do content about the background of a lot of this stuff. So we did a deep dig, and actually towards the end of last year when we started doing the 1.0 and the encrypted and stuff, he went and found a bunch of stuff that I didn't know existed, as far as pictures, as far as descriptions and artwork and things like that. So he put in as much work as I did to do all of this. And so when he brought these hats to me, and he asked me beforehand, he's like, dude, can I just have you take these home? And I go, why are you having, why? Like, and then he told me why. And I go, okay, you know what? Yeah, I get it now. I'll do it. And that's what this whole thing with the month of May has been. It's Clink's 6th anniversary. I just happened to get a bunch of, like I said, encrypted and 1.0s. And I'm shooting content. These are not mine. And these will go back to that person eventually. Maybe. I don't know. Because there are some there that I just sit there and I go, I don't know if I want to send this or not. The Arizona ones that I posted, I'm like, I don't know if I want to send these back or not. So the rest are not in my size. Like, these are not in my size. If
like that matters.
yeah, like, well, like that, the Cobra Key is one that I freaking wanted, like, forever. Omar's got it. Blaze has it. I don't have it. That copper on the copper and gray on that cardinal, it's freaking
cool.
ridiculous. It is so good.
Which one? Is it one
the
that
Cobra key? The one
The snake. The snake.
snake
Got it.
around the key.
You had it on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
this one right here?
that hat is so gorgeous. It is in hand. It's so I wanted to give people an opportunity to see these up close and in hand and what it was to do that. So if you want to go through the next couple of pictures,
So I just want to say that of the ones you put up, for me, the bridge is the killer. Like that's the one.
it's
Oh,
glorious.
There's
Oh.
been so many. There's been so many. Like the California ones, with the Kong in the state, with the state outline, that was fantastic too.
Yep.
the bridge is the one that I would, I would trade some serious Lego for that.
Yeah, and a lot of people would. And I know some of these, especially the Cali State one in the bottom left, that's a grail for a lot of people. The slide on the right, the Phoenix, Phoenix, I think it's called the no, that's not the Phoenix Rising one.
It's not called, it's a bear. Sorry.
No, the Phoenix with the Mexico. Those things are embroidered so huge. Like you'll see the Phoenix head is actually on the top of the crown, and it starts
I remember you
back.
pointing that out.
It's insane. Like that stuff you'll never see New Era do. Not only that, on the Cali bear, the Cali outline, look at how far up the Cali goes, up past the eyelet.
Yeah.
You will not see embroidery like that from New Era.
Do you know why? Is it just is New Era's like, is it too risky or is it complicated, or they just say they won't let artists make anything emblem that big anymore?
I'm gonna probably go out on a limb and say they want to keep everything, the templates standardized as possible for the embroidery machines. It's the same reason why Sneaky Joe put out a hat called Poison Darts, and it had a frog with tongue shooting up towards an eyelet, and he wanted to make the eyelet a different color.
Just the one, yeah, where the tongue was, yeah.
Right.
That was so cool.
New Era wouldn't do it.
Oh,
that was a bummer.
So, not okay. I want to talk about this Nocturnals.
Okay.
I've never seen that up close. I've never seen that hat up close at all. Nobody I know has it. And if I'm correct, so that hat is all tonal black, and I swear there is a release where the UV has a design on it, but I can't prove it. On the other side, we've got the Early Bird, which is actually from the Reject League. Sea Devils, I don't think was Night League. That might actually be Reject League. And all three Trashkles hats were Reject League.
All right, I'm putting this in my, alert search term.
That Nocturnals, dude. That Nocturnals. I've been saying it in your comments on all your posts. Nocturnals would absolutely kill in a fresh colorway. I think people will go. I think people will go crazy for it.
And see, the thing is that tonal black under with a flash on it. If you look, the hair almost looks like it's brown.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Same with the eyes and same with the mouth. It doesn't look black.
Right. So the one thing that stood out to me when you posted this is that I tend to think of the very thick stitching, what I generally call 3D stitching. I think of that as a recent phenomenon, but this is an older hat, isn't it? This is like
dude, listen,
it's been around.
This is back in 2012. Wow. You gotta understand these hats are 2011, 2012, 2013.
Holy cow. That's
like
crazy.
The Mishkas, the Mishka, Psycho Simon Through the City is one of the first ones that they did that really tested the embroidery New Era's machines. Like that is the one right there.
And I just want to say that everything that Paco's put up is probably unattainable for
Oh,
most
that
things.
is not even close to being attainable. Like,
But I just want to say, like, I'm really thrilled that I have that Sea Serpent because Hat Club's put out follow-ups, and I love that hat. I'm a big fan of letterform, and I'm very appreciative of the fact that I'm able to get some of the Hillside Goods early designs that have come back, and I appreciate that Hat Club has done that. I don't know if we can cajole anyone, but there's some amazing designs that maybe Hat Club still has the rights to. I would love to see some of these things.
All
So
the encrypted.
the
All the
encrypted. That's the encrypted stuff. I don't know who owns it. It all depends on who owns who owns the designs. I don't know if Casey owns them. I don't know if Hat Clubs owns them. I don't know if they're 50-50. Like, and it's one of those things Casey has not really been I don't been encouraged to look at per se. However, I think these have garnered enough attention. Like, every time I do these posts with the 1.0s, they are our most engaged posts that we have.
As they should be. Yeah, as they should be.
So
Taylor's told me on more than one occasion that Casey thinks that the 1.0s would be like a dog in sales, like just not good. Yeah, I don't know why. I've been, I mean, from the moment that I had the opportunity to do my fresh colorway, I wanted several, 1.0s, and he told me himself, he's all, Aaron, I don't think those are going to sell. And I'm like, dude, stop. They're going to sell. Trust me. And he's just, and like, even to the point where I narrowed it down to 2, and he's like, let's just do this one that's not even a 1.0. It's still just an early 2.0, just to make sure. And then if that sells, then we'll talk about some other stuff. And I was like,
And which one
Taylor's
was
mentioned
that?
it before. I had originally wanted to do, well, of course, I had asked for Kyoto Kaiju, like, right off the bat. Yeah. That was like immediate. And and then I also asked for Trikes as well.
And,
which one?
And then when I was striking out on those, Trikes, it's a profile of a Triceratops. So I'm sure you've seen it before.
It's on.
If you haven't, I've got a picture. I'll send it to you. Yeah. But then when I was striking out on those, then I was going for like first round of 1.0, and even that was a tough sell. Even though I got him to relent on a few, but even that was a tough sell. So Casey's got hopefully he's opening up about the 1.0s that he has the ability to redo, because there you go. That's Trikes right there in the upper middle.
Yep.
Okay, when I'm out there in August, I'm going to beg for this right here, the Kaiju, and this Kong. I would hurt myself trying to jump over a wall to get to that Kong.
Which Kong?
So that's the multicolored crown that's on the lower left, on the red crown.
Okay.
You see that on my screen?
Kong?
No,
on the left, on
tiger.
It's a tiger. You're right.
That's the black tigers.
I just assumed that was a Kong. I did not look carefully. Holy cow! You're
black
right.
tigers.
Yeah. I was like, what Kong is he talking about?
I just assumed it was a Kong. That's. I mean, it's interesting because we've gotten the Pepper Bowl. We've gotten that one. We've got the Chimuko, the base stealer. We've got the little. I think we had the Little Red Riding Hood showed up, didn't it?
Shams. Yeah, Shams showed up multiple times.
The Flying Tiger has shown up with the Lakeland Tigers, I believe, at one point. And the Seagull, the surfboarding Seagull has definitely shown up somewhere because I own.
Yep, that got a repop.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the musician, I'm spacing on the name of this one. I own it.
Boogeyman.
Thank you. Boogeyman, have we gotten the little
Brawlers got to redo through Hat Club too.
Yep, Brawlers got a couple of recolors.
Yeah.
But this golden, well, is this a tiger or is that a Kong? Because I'm
so hey, do me a favor, scroll up all the way up, and I'll go with you. Okay, Taco Bull's got a repop. also through Clink Room as well. What you're seeing there is the second version. That's the rail with the Kong hit on the back. The first one, the original one is all tonal black with cross pencils. Base Steelers, I think that is the original one. Big Apple, the Seals one, I posted the artwork for. That has not been redone. Shams, that is the second or third version of it. The original is black. It's all black, cross pencils in the back, red UV. Lakeland Flying Tigers, that was done with a cork UV that falls out of the 1 in 150. It's not a 1 in 150. It was a Hat Club collaboration, and that one was gone. Jesse's Tribe, you used to be able to buy at Hat Club. That's got a cool UV. I will be showing that one. The Cheetahs, I cannot remember the backstory for that. There's the Gulls that got a repop. Early Birds did not get a repop. Boogeymen, the original, there are 4. There are 4 colorways. The original powder blue, the Brotherly, which is in maroon. There's a black and a mint that was done by Clink, and a Hat Club redo with an icy UV. Those are the 4.
Okay.
Brawlers, that is all black. That is all tonal black, everything. White and gray for the Brawler himself. Cross pencils in the back. That is the first one. Sewer Gators never got a repop. Neither did Trick or Treaters. Trick or Treaters, it took me a while.
Trick or Treat would be awesome. That'd be another one that I'd love to see come back.
You might. Slumberjacks, and I'll show it in our when I go this month. There's only been that one made. There is no back hit on it. The axe head is metallic silver, but all of those red, like the flannel, are all cross stitched basically to make it look like flannel.
Oh, interesting.
And then you run into the 3 Cali Bears, the Minor Bear, that rail one, and this is speedrun history lesson. And if I am correct, the one in the bottom right-hand corner has a printed UV on it. Scroll down.
All right, I just want to say this is probably at least true for Aaron and I, and maybe Glenn. If you're of a certain age, you heard a lot of urban legends about alligators in New York City, and I want to own that hat. Like that is like playground chatter when I was like in 6th grade. Be like, there's alligators in New York City sewers.
Well, there was a whole creature feature line of that.
Yeah. Okay, so if I am correct, that LA is a snapback.
What?
The first gray one. Yep. If I am correct, that LA is a snapback. Well, we're going to get into a deep dive here. The Cali flag, there is an Arizona flag version of that. Then, of course, you have the Phoenix bat that I showed. Black Tigers is on the bottom corner. There are three released versions of that.
There's 3?
Okay, but they're all different. They're all different styles.
Okay.
So you have that one, which is the Black Tigers. You have the one that I have that I'll show. It's the gray one, the heather gray with the paw cut off. And the Black Tigers is the side hit on that. Okay. Then there is a snapback that's got the cut off paw as the side hit, and it's black. It says Black Tigers. That Black Tigers, the red one there in the bottom left, there is a denim version of that hat. It's on black denim.
No way.
I've never seen it anywhere. It's probably at Hat Club headquarters. And there is a Black Tigers word mark that never got released that's on camo. Sunset Cliffs, the middle one, that is actually sublimated. So you have the tree and everything. That is not embroidered like the 2.0 is. That is actually sublimated with waves for the UV. There is a snapback version and a fitted version of that. The NYC, also, that is the snapback version. I can tell just by the sticker looking at it. And there is, I think, a fitted version of that as well. And that was meant to be like the ice machines in New York.
Now,
So-
New Era has made a buff version, kind of in this same vein that they sell
Right.
at your flagship store. So,
All right, keep going.
Yep.
Shadow League. Sirens. That is actually not Hillside Goods. I cannot remember who it is. Middle is the Kraken. That's Hillside. The Bats. I don't remember who did that either. That I don't think ever got a repop. Haboobs is freaking phenomenal. I've seen it in hand once, and I didn't buy it because it was like $7.25. Arrows, that was done by Nick Garza. Nick Garza's got a few 1.0s. I think he also did Heartbreakers, which is the snake in the lower left. You've got next to Arrows, you've got Kyoto Kaiju, which
I love
is
that hat.
I never realized it until recently. That is a rail hat.
I just missed getting that, by the way.
Um,
Somebody had one for sale, but somebody else bought it before I could.
Oh,
Doesn't Adam have it?
I think Adam's
Yes.
who bought it.
Yes. Yeah. so-
I'm pretty sure Adam's who beat me to it.
I'm pretty sure Adam. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Okay, Sea Devils. That's the black and neon green. That's like the third iteration of it. The original is navy and white with cross pencils in the back. You've got the Trikes that I think has been done only once, maybe twice.
Okay.
I've only ever seen it like that.
Okay, so then it's done once.
Yeah. I've only ever
Heartbreakers.
seen it like that.
Here's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a
here's
real
a
good one.
Here's a backstory. When Blaze and I did Leon's show the first time, there is a whole second half of the episode that nobody's ever seen. And it was us recoloring 1.0s, and that was one of them. And Blaze goes, "Oh no, I got this one. Hot pink, Pepto-Bismol pink
Ooh.
with the heart like a different shade of like rose or red or whatever.
Mhm.
But we were going to call it the Pepto heart. So we recolored that one. Scroll
Nope.
down because there's another one that we recolored.
I will tell if anybody's in the audience, the two hillsides, you can get the Octo 8 pretty easily. Hat Club's reissued that in a couple times, and the
Yeah.
Seahorse has also been reissued. I own both of them, but I own the newer versions from Hat Club. So if you like those, you can get
Like
them.
most of us.
They're not impossible.
You
to
know
get.
what? Here's the other thing. That particular Kraken, Blaze ran a 5K in that Kraken hat. There's a picture of us
For real?
after a 5K
Wow.
that he's rocking that hat in it. We wear our hats. Okay. Wombats. That was the first hat that got released after I joined Clink in 2011. The original is navy and white. That one's Lakers colors. I happen to have that one. And that was done by Joshua Slay, who that's a funky story there. Eels, I don't remember who did that one, but that's only been issued once. The Tigers, Tigers. Blaze and I actually did the Snow Tigers, and we did a complete recolor of that. That'll never see the light of day. The two LA hats never got reissued. The Sloths. Here we go. If you ever get a hold of the Sloths, that is one of the only Clink 1.0s that was manufactured in the US. It's a Musa. Not only is it
really?
a Musa, it is a Derby Musa.
Oh wow.
Paco, can you explain what that means for those of us who don't know anything?
Sure. Musa. Musa means made in the US. They were highly sought after because they fit so well. They were like the perfect fitteds, and to find one that was made in Derby, which is the New York plant, Derby, New York, is even more rare. So the guy that I was talking to at Jamel at the grand opening, he was wearing the sloths, and I commented on it, and he told me the entire backstory of that, because he was either like a liaison or he did something for both Clink and Hat Club. So he goes, I wanted sloths to be Musa. Not only that, I wanted it to be Derby. And that is one of the only verified Clink hats that is Musa made out of Derby, because Derby doesn't exist anymore. It's closed. The only plant in the US is in Florida, and they're the ones who take all the materials and manufacture the MLB on fields.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. Okay.
So it is in the MLB contract with New Era, I believe, that all MLB on fields have to be manufactured in the US.
I did not know.
And of course, Clink Kong League, shout out to Kevin Werther for making something absolutely iconic as the Kong. The gray and blue, that is the original Kong.
Oh, okay.
There is none higher than that. Rampage Kong. You could go buy that in the Hat Club. And then Vampire Kong, I believe that was done by Jason. As in Jason and Kate.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
No, I'm quoting you, Paco.
In fact, you know what? They may actually have it on.
Well, hang on a second. So San Antonio, Texas Fitted says, who'd you get that one from, Paco? And I don't know if he means a specific cat you just named or if he means all the ones you're showing off.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying.
So I will tell the audience that I have pumped Paco without any success to find out who loaned them these hats. I dribbled out some names, dangled those names in front of him, and he was like, not answering. So he's like a steel trap. And I have tried to get some hints and I have zero success. So
I massively respect that as a person who keeps secrets. Thank you, Paco.
You're welcome.
Tell no one. Hold it. Lock it up.
And the other thing is, I don't think that this person wants to be hit up continuously with, hey, are you selling that? What would it take?
Yeah.
I don't think he's interested in it.
That's very reasonable. And for people who, just out of curiosity, people don't know what's on coming up for VIP Dead Stock. While I'm still sharing the screen, I'll just hop over and you can see what's
Count Congula. That's the name of it, Count Congula, because there's a 2.0 of it, and it was done by Jason.
Okay,
it was done by Jason Klein.
Very cool.
He was asking about wall bats. I don't know if there's a story. There you.
Oh,
he was the
Eric. Okay, Eric. Wall bats. Yep. We did I think we did a 3-way trade that was facilitated by Adam, the facilitator himself. It was always appreciated. Yeah, that is actually the only recolor that I know of that's got the cross pencils in the back.
Oh,
all of the other 1.0 recolors have the Kong on the back that I've seen. I've not seen two of the same design from 1.0 that have both cross pencils.
Thank you for history time with Paco.
And there's awesome, more. Dude. So what's going up tonight after the show? Sludge bugs.
You've talked about sludge bugs before.
And I have sludge bugs in my hand. Like,
very cool.
So you'll get to see the flip brim on it.
Very cool.
So you'll have some more posts coming up. Is that what I'm hearing?
We're doing them all month.
Okay, cool.
It's like Olive Garden breadsticks. Every 15 minutes or until somebody passes out.
That's amazing. Well, the only thing I don't like about this is that I now desire things that are probably unobtainable that I didn't even know existed until you shared, this stuff. And now I'm like, oh, now I have this, unobtainium out there taunting me. Like maybe someday I'll have a shot at even getting one of these things. So you never know. But now the only thing I would say is like, if I see one of these ever like pop up, and especially if the person selling it doesn't know what it is, at least I'll be like, holy shit, that's a reject leak hat. I'm going to get that. That's probably realistically the only mechanism by which I'll ever end up with one of these is if somebody's passes away or inherits some hats and the person has no idea what they are, and they just like list them on eBay or something. And
Or if Paco just doesn't send a box back.
Well, I don't know what your address is, so that doesn't help me.
Well, personally,
by the way, if
personally,
something does happen to me, I need you all to like talk to my family. just there'll be some post on Facebook, and then it'll be my nephews. Just talk to them.
I have an agreement with my best buddy Lego that if I kick the bucket, he has to come over to my house and help my husband dispose of all the Lego, because my husband has no idea what it's worth, and who would want it, and he would of course be overwhelmed with grief with my passing. And I was in the hospital last year, and my buddy texted me and he goes, "Don't die on me." And I knew he wasn't saying that out of my health. He was like, "I don't have time to come over and help your husband sort out all your Lego." He was very self-interested, saying, "Don't die on me. This is not a good time." So Jesse needs that hat friend. Am I reading you correctly?
Once a year.
Got these collections, and I'm like, oh, my family's gonna have no clue. They're gonna have no clue.
But indeed.
Once a year,
Paco.
So it's not a
and
problem.
Paco,
never dying.
Yeah. And Paco, I don't even know that I'd be willing to put that box in the mail, in the hands of a shipper,
Well, and here's the other thing too. Like, I'm the same, and I was told, oh, just hang on to it until like you get until you come back to Clink and just drop it off with Casey. And I'm like, I feel way more comfortable driving 5 hours and putting it there than
100%.
So, here's another one. The Arizona hat that I showed that had the flag UV on it was not supposed to be the UV was not supposed to be that. It was actually an error.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Okay, no kidding. That's cool.
Casey said that to him directly.
Apparently, Trish is into the bobblehead, so she's got her own collection that would have to be parceled through if she were to pass. So,
put it this way: whoever has to go through my record collection is
same. Yeah, same.
Isn't that what Blaze is there for? Do you have a mutual agreement between?
No, Blaze doesn't know like the pricing of any of this stuff. Like, not only that. So once a year, I export my Discogs into a spreadsheet. I'll print it out and I put it in the safe.
That's really smart. It's actually really, really smart. That's good.
I come by all of this very honestly. Like my dad, it's gonna be a whole thing, but he's gonna live forever. He's never dying. Dad's living forever. But I definitely come by this stuff honestly. His house is a museum. It's a museum of Dad.
Goals.
Grab a drink. Hang on, guys.
All right. Well, we should probably actually move forward. But I mean, I'm enjoying this. I'm hoping the audience is.
Oh yeah.
Matt, do you have any 1.0s?
I don't have any. I just have the republished. I just have like the Hat Club reissues. I do not own any 1.0s. I do not. As much as I would love to. I had one.
I have one.
I had a cork underbrim offered to me the price was a deterrent.
I was this close to getting a cork and it fell through.
It was just a lot of money, and I thought about all the other hats that I had already bought this year, and I was like, I just can't right now. And if it had been one of the designs that was like my top, I would have spent the money, but it wasn't. There's certain 1.0s that I would probably take out a second mortgage for, but that wasn't one of them that was available to me.
Hey, Matthew, can I put you on the spot?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
We've got this lovely audience. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. You know how we've talked about some of our European, designers that we might bring on, but we bring them on at a different time than Monday night. And you've talked about like, oh, we would interview them and then broadcast it after the fact. I feel like it should be live. Can I put you on the spot for that? Like if it's not at the Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or no, we're in daylight savings time. But like, what if we just did an odd show at an odd time? Can I just
and that's
out there?
I mean, so we could because
what's the interest level, right? Is that what you're saying? What's the interest level of us doing an off-schedule show?
Our audience might want to be present for that. I don't know anything about anything except, cellular respiration. And, I could tell you about angiotensin 2 activation, but
Look, you get me Danny from Amsterdam at 3 a.m. and I am on at 3 a.m.
All right.
Me. Waking up.
You get me Dionic and I'll show you my Dionic collection.
Oh, we don't have 2 hours. Well, I mean, I feel that way about Danny, Dionic, and Milos both. I mean, I would love
Milos for sure.
I don't know if Rafael does interviews. I don't know what time zone Brazil is on,
but I think Neil would be another great one. If we could have him on, that would be awesome.
I've already asked him, and he was like, I don't know.
Oh, really?
14.8?
Yeah, I've asked.
14.8 from?
He's in England.
He's the UK.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
So I will, for the audience, I will say,
came up with one of the best designs ever in that silent strike. Like, holy cow!
Yeah.
Good on you, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing I will say with this being streamed on YouTube is if people can't watch it live, they can watch it whenever. So, I mean, someone in the audience already said that they'll watch this tomorrow, when they're in work or, whatever. I mean, I consume a lot of YouTube content when I'm going to be on a road trip where I'm going to spend 100 hours in the car this summer. So I will be streaming interviews and things like that aren't live. I'll just stream them when I'm in the car and hear someone talking and, keep the car between the 2 yellow lines and, we'll drive across America. So yeah, I don't have a problem streaming it. I mean, especially knowing that anyone can watch it on any time on YouTube. If people can't, if we're recording on noon on a Sunday and if people can't watch, which, that's when Leon used to put a show on anyways, Sunday at noon. So,
right.
But I bet there's folks, let me pull up the chat. Let me see. Anybody have anything to say? Y'all got something to say?
It's cricket so far. I've been watching.
It's cricket.
Yeah, nobody's weighed in yet.
Nobody's had a thing to say.
Eric's just like getting the schematics for like the Clink headquarters and like trying to figure out the security system.
No, Paco. The heist is to take the box in transport. That's the movie vision that I have.
Yeah, that's like Avengers.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the perfect way. You ready? Paco's driving from California into California on Friday. Let me call ICE and have him stop at the Yuma border, or even worse yet, through the California mountains on that one stop. And once they pull him out of the car, just you sneak up, open the back door.
Yes. Instead of planting something, we're taking something out of your car. So that'd be perfect.
And just pretend to be a tow truck and tow the vehicle away with all the hats in it.
Yeah, if you planted something, Eric has my address too. Oh, see, but there's certain things in that though. Californians don't really possess weaponry.
Anything.
And Aaron knows for a fact I possess weaponry. So,
I do.
yeah.
I joked about breaking into Paco's place, and he's like, "You don't want to do that."
Me in El Centro. They'll be waiting in El Centro. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
For those of you who are geographically challenged, El Centro is near the border between California and Arizona.
And I always stop in El Centro for gas too.
Do you?
Okay. Oh,
yes.
That's why Ruben said it. He already knows.
Oh, I know. Oh my god.
Hey, if Paco goes missing, we already have a list of suspects on the show. So
right. Yep.
Yeah, I mean the whole Crips and Bloods things. At least some people in California are armed. So
well, that is, and I'm not saying that. It's just
there are people in California.
I don't know a lot of Californians that possess daily carry weaponry. Let's just put it that way.
Well,
I don't know a ton.
There's like 40 million Californians. I can guarantee you that at least some of them do.
Yeah.
That's as many people as in all of Canada live in California. I always tell when people are like, how big is, I'm like, imagine all of Canada moved into one US state. That's California. That's how
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, as much as
going on there at Glenn's house.
As much as we talked about me getting robbed, thanks.
Right, but everybody's been notified that you're armed and dangerous, so there's that.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
I just can't carry into California. That's all.
Is that right? You can't? Okay.
No.
Got a couple quick slides on Clink News. So personal shoppers, which I'm going to come back to. So the shock drop was the fishing hat, which sold. The dead stock like flew off, and so I was shocked that this did not sell out on the dead stock because the fishing logo, we haven't had a lot of these, and the dead stock just flew out the door. I think quite a few sizes are still left. I'm gonna take a peek, but it didn't sell as well.
It's the subject matter, I mean, it's a cool design, but the fishing, like real fishing passion, it's a niche market, in an already niche market that we're in.
Right.
So,
you don't live in the South. It's not niche here.
Fair.
It's mainstream.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we have bass boats on every corner, don't we, Glenn? Glenn, where's your bass boat?
But like I said, narrow that down though to how many clinkers are in those same areas, right? So
that's fair. That's fair. So I did
that's all I'm
pre-order
saying.
one of these. I actually pre-ordered one of these to trade, and maybe that was a miserror because nobody wants one.
A miserror? Wait, I want to know what a miserror is.
No, maybe that was in error. That's what I meant. But let's go back to the
miserror. That's appropriate.
Let's put Jesse up. So personal shoppers were back in vogue, back available, and I believe you were one of the people. Is that correct?
I was. I had a very lovely time with Taylor. Taylor is a delight. He's nice. It's nice to work with him. I mean, I don't have any hats available. They'll be arriving maybe sometime next week, but I shopped the stuff that the in stores. I have I believe I've exhausted the mystery stock, but yeah, I got the in stores. I got some really, really pretty things. There were some nice girl designs
and a lot of them
in stores. and then I did one bag of the what's that G word, the Gosha
Kong.
I did one of those bags, and you get 13 coins. And so I got a keychain, I got a pin, and I got 2 sticker packs. And yeah, that was fun. Surprise.
So I want to give a shout out to Ruben, Ruben, I'm sorry, I didn't know your handle, so I didn't know that was you. But Speedy65, he was my personal shopper for the token machines, and so we were chatting talking on Facebook and for both Aaron and I said, well, he said, I'm going to the store. And I was like, oh, I'd love to get some stuff out of the token machines. So I told him I was really interested in the pins and the stickers. I don't really care so much about the keychains or anything else. And so he was gracious enough, and I sent him some PayPal, and he got some stuff. And I was like, and he's like, do you want a picture? And I'm like, no, I want the surprise of when the box gets here. And sadly, I think it's supposed to come tomorrow, so I don't have them to show up.
Oh,
Mine arrived. Mine arrived today. Yes.
All right, let's.
Oh.
I'll blow you up.
Oh my God.
wow.
Sounds terrible, doesn't it?
Okay.
God, yes.
So, so thank you to Ruben for hooking it up. I greatly appreciate it. I got 2 of the pins that I was targeting, which I was real happy about. So there's the pinball one.
Nice.
That was really cool. And then I never can remember what this one is called, but the astronaut Kong.
Astro Kong?
No.
Is that it? Is it that simple? But
Final
nonetheless, I really dig it, and I'm glad to have that, whatever it's called. And what was really cool is that I'd gotten duplicates in this in my pool, and Ruben was able to offer me a trade. So instead of having 2 of the astronaut Kongs, I was able to get the Rumble in the Jungle, or Jungle Rumbler, excuse me,
Nice.
as a keychain.
Oh,
So I got the keychain.
Yes.
And it's a good quality. It's metal.
I
The
want that one.
keychains are metal. So they're
Yeah.
metal. They're not just plastic. So which
they're
is really
not
nice.
Yeah, they're not.
So I got that. And I also got I did get another version of the astronaut, but I got the astronaut Kong keychain. Sorry, the ring is in front of it, but
Ooh.
I got that in a keychain as well. And the one little touch that I really like about the keychains is the little small, I don't know if you can see it. There it is. The clink room, the little clink room piece that hangs on the upper ring. I think that's really cool. A little really cool touch. It's like having an extra keychain, you know?
Like a little charm.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was one other pin that I got, which I wasn't expecting, but I thought this was pretty cool. This was the
vomit
Kong.
Kong.
Vomit Kong, yep. Yep.
The vomit rocket.
Yeah.
The astronaut is a Kong Odyssey after
Yep.
Thank you.
Dave, of course, Dave
2001.
did it. Big
So there you
Dave.
go. That's. Oh, that was Big Dave's? Oh,
That's
okay.
Big Dave's, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Big Dave's. Shout out to Big Dave, who my sponsor did.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, Ruben, I'm very, very excited. It hasn't. I got a number of boxes in today, but that was not one of them. The one thing I was going to show off is when I did the recent dead stock. You can still buy. There were 3 pin sets.
Yep.
And the third one is still available on the website. These aren't cheap.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like $20, but
Right.
and I haven't opened it, so I don't know what the mystery one is here. But this one has the crown and the.
Open
Those
it.
were the best
Open
ones.
it.
The mystery ones were the best ones for sure.
Hey, Aaron,
Like,
did you ever complete the whole set?
I did. Yes, I did.
Aaron, I think, was the first one to do it.
I hustled. I did not sit around and wait for that to happen because I loved those pins. I thought they were super cool. Oh, you know, I forgot. I had a sticker pack as well in there. So there's
The most important thing. How did you forget that?
It was still in the bag. I totally missed it. So stand by. Let me open this up here.
Sawed Off Samurai in the house.
Hey,
Hey. All right. Sorry. This is taking a minute. I'm being foiled by a plastic bag.
It
There we go.
happens.
Got it.
Sawed Off, I got your box. If we do mail call, I'll be showing off some hats.
All right. So here's sticker number 1.
Nice.
That's a cool one.
Guerrero?
Yep.
Jacobo.
And this is cool. Wow. That one.
I don't recognize.
Oh,
I've never seen that before, but that is very cool.
Which sticker pack is that? Is that Jacobo or Sierra?
I'm assuming it's Hokobo. Looking at the rest of them, yeah, these are all Hokobo. Because I got the running money.
So are they
Ah,
themed like that? So if you get
They
get
I
one
guess.
item,
Oh.
you get a
Oh.
Milos bag, you get a
Yeah.
Hokobo, you get a Sierra.
And I got the
wow.
one-armed bandits. Yeah, that one's a cool one. I've always liked this one a lot. And then this one too, the Jaguar.
Ooh.
The Jaguar one. Very cool.
I like.
Yeah, so
got-
that without a doubt, really, really good stuff in this machine pool.
What's interesting to me is that those designs are, a lot of them are actually, they're older designs. So
Yeah.
they chose to make some of the older ones into stickers. And
Mhm.
I might have guessed that they would do more recent ones, but
I think it's pretty cool that they went with the older ones.
I got a
You know me though. I'm always looking for those.
oh,
I got a Hakobo sticker pack coming, and I have a 40 Swords sticker pack coming.
Oh,
40
I'm hella
Swords is
jealous
the
on that one.
Oh,
You
That
got the
40 swords,
40.
that's a score. That's a big score.
oh.
Yeah, I got Pinball Kong pin. I got 2 Pinball Kong pins. I got a duplicate, and I also got I can't remember. It's like Nerd Kong, maybe.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
That's cool. That's a score.
then-
I
and then-
wanted one. I really wanted one of those.
Yeah, and then like I said,
Wow.
the store, like that current like logo for my
That's
keychain.
hella cool.
I'm excited. I probably should have gotten some more tokens and gotten multiple keychains because now I'm like, oh.
yeah, I want to get more stuff.
when I roll through the store in August, I'm going to be very tempted to just, blow a lot of money on the token machines. Because part of it's
Do
like,
it.
Well,
part of
I
it's
got-
just the element of surprise. Like, you get it. I feel like
Yeah.
a kid, like the gumball machines with the mixed candy, and you were like, "Am I going to get the banana? Am I going to get the cherry candy?" You were like, twist it, and it would kick it out. So,
Yeah, which bouncy ball am I gonna get?
right? You never know. All right. Well, we should probably. I'm having a good time, but we should probably, talk about some more hats and stuff.
Sure.
So I'm not gonna. I didn't make a slide for all of the crits to shop, but as you may have heard, there was zero controversy about this at all on the forums.
No.
Aaron,
No.
Aaron, should I pitch it to you? Just
I tried to create controversy, but nobody bit. Everybody was cool with the changes. So
Even
Hey,
Kiefer
that's
was
what-
cool.
yeah, well, that's Kiefer, dude. He's cool like that. He's not going to trip, and he still thinks it looks good. I mean, granted, he was disappointed, and
Yeah, of course.
I was disappointed for him. That's the only reason that I put it up on the
Yep.
forums, because the colorway was all about John Kiefer and his Philly fandom, and I was bummed to see that change for him, but he wasn't phased. I mean,
No.
when I asked him the first time I asked him, I'm like, so what do you think? And he's all, oh, I fucking hate it, but I'm cool. I got a hat. So, he was disappointed because he's got some friends that were going to buy it, but now they're not going to because of the color change. So, it's unfortunate, but what can you do?
I will say I love what Casey did with like the contrail. That
Sure.
is
Yep.
that's the right. Like that.
I think the biggest, yeah, agreed. But I think the biggest debate on this one was there was a lot of division on the clouds. A lot of people were not happy with the cloud change.
me.
So-
I did not like the cloud change.
agnostic about the clouds.
I'm very agnostic about the
because
clouds.
the first contrail. Can I say it on camera? Can I say it for the record?
Why not?
No, I can't, and I won't.
No.
I like the new version.
What?
See,
I
You don't
Can you
remember that in
type
the
it?
chat, fellas? I remember what you said.
okay. I must have missed. I must have been at work.
You guys are just gonna have to go back in the chat. Don't embarrass Jesse and make her say it.
Okay.
my thing about the new clouds is they look like naval ships on the surface of the water in profile. Like I'm like, they don't look like
Oh,
clouds to me.
okay.
They look
Well,
like
one of them
boats.
should be flipped around. But I mean, that's not a deal breaker for me, but one of the clouds, the bottom cloud should be flipped around so the straight edge faces the plane.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like the contrail, thumbs up, good call on that. And very good job on like the notebook paper lines, like absolutely outstanding.
I'm
Yeah.
buying this just based upon how paper cuts came out.
Yep. I'm gonna figure this.
And the fact
And-
it's Keeper.
Congrats, guys, because it's already in the it's already at number 7 in pre-orders.
Nice.
Wow.
That's very cool.
Very cool.
All right. I didn't understand. So when Aaron first brought up the fact that the changes were happening, I didn't understand why Kiefer wanted the burgundy brim. Now I understand the Phillies thing, because I was just thinking about it aesthetically of light blue, dark blue makes sense for a sky
Kiefer
hat.
is super dedicated. Like he is hardcore.
All four. Yeah, all four Philly
All in.
sports teams.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
All in.
100%.
And this also saw some change. I don't know if anybody wants to talk about it, or if not, we can move forward.
I do not like the changes.
Okay.
I do.
And I'll tell you what, I like them both. I personally think both of them look great. You know, I think the changes are fine because, as we know, we're kind of in a little run with the rail hats, and I'm here for it. You know, I dig it. But the original, the original was nice too, and I could see that hopefully making a comeback in a fresh colorway. I personally think
gray. I'm kind of over gray.
I feel you there, but what I really feel is that the original colorway was a little bit more fitting for what the subject matter is. You know, the great big league shoe.
It
should be purple. You know,
Where's
yeah,
the
it should be purple.
though? Come on,
but the well, fair enough, yeah. But the new one, I'm not mad at it. So I've seen worse color changes, that's for sure. So,
yeah, I'm with you. I like both of them. This one's a definite buy for me. I loved Big League Chew, and I like both of them, like you said. But I like the newer one better.
Anybody notice that the hat on the new one is the Clink C pencil, the one that people wanted to go at, want it?
Yep.
I don't like. I don't mind it being a rail. I just mind it being white.
Yeah, I can see that. I get it.
Paco,
but at least it's white on the
What, Jesse?
What color would you have it be?
Not white. Just because I live in Arizona. Like I can't wear.
Watch. Who's the color? Tell me the color. I want to know. What's your design?
You know what? I would have gone with stone. Would have been a good one. Maybe Vegas gold. See how that works.
I think stone would have been good. I think stone would have been pretty good.
Panama tan. Like there's a couple that I would have at least tried, but yeah. Anyways, that's just me.
Don't be scared of the white. Don't be scared.
I can't wear them. I can't wear them out. Like
I thought it was a dry heat in Arizona. I thought nobody sweated in Arizona because it's so dry.
I mean,
I literally talk about
it's 107. How much time are you spending outside?
Hey,
enough to mess up a hat.
Paco and I are similar stature, so sweating is just a way of life, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Don't brag like that.
Right.
All right. Let's. I think there's one more that I threw in here. That I didn't realize what a big change this was until I pulled it up, and I'm like,
the name changed.
The name
That's
changed.
Interesting to me.
The color really changed.
Interesting. I looked it up because I'm like, hang on, because Azrael, first of all, that's from like Smurf.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
I
that's
was
Yeah, I was just gonna
Gargamel
say.
and Azrael.
It's Gargamel's cat.
and it's yeah, and I'm like, there's a religious connotation here, and I'm so
Yes,
how is that
it's
religious
right. There's
connotation
I
perceived?
remember that too.
Is there? I
Yeah.
don't know the connotation. Can you elucidate?
Islam. It's it, and so I'm curious, like how, because I don't know if this is going to be a surprise. I am not of that faith. But yeah, I'm kind of curious, like how would that be perceived, and is that respectful? And maybe I'm asking the wrong questions, but it did occur to me, like, ooh, are we comfortable with that?
I mean, there was the whole
Mm.
South Park episode where they kept saying they're going to do a cartoon depiction of, the prophet, and of course they didn't at the end, and they made fun of Cartoon Network, I think, for backing out. But yeah, we don't want the Clink Room to become a target.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
for real.
I think they're very careful about that kind of thing. It is not the prophet,
Yeah.
which is
To be clear,
no.
yes. To be clear.
But it is kind of interesting to me. It's like, oh, I want to be very careful about that.
I mean,
Did I have brought that up? I'm so sorry,
I do
guys.
think it's.
You're fine.
I mean, I think it's perfectly fair. In my spreadsheet where I've gone through and like try to categorize the Clink topics, I mean, there's a huge number of deities. There's a huge number of Inca and Aztec deities that are in there. There's the, cacao
But
god.
there's a tradition of, we definitely make that into art.
Yes.
Right. Like that. There's the tradition. Like we're putting that on our walls. We make it into bricks. We put it on everything.
And then we've gotten the Pope throwing and Hail Mary this current week. So
Absolutely.
I mean, I would say Clink has shown that they're not afraid to have religious themes in some of the hats. And so whether that's Christian or Mesoamerican or other faiths.
Yeah, for sure.
And just a quick Google, Azrael said that it's traditionally known as the angel of death in Islam. So I guess when you say angel of death and the Grim Reaper, it's kind of, it's kind of in the same ballpark there.
Yeah. It's just their version of it, so to speak. Ruben, I am with you. Like, I have a fair amount of Skull Reaper fatigue. So I think I actually prefer the black version. I mean, I would be more tempted by the black crown than the green.
The black.
It was more sinister almost,
It's dramatic. It is very dramatic.
The black one is dope.
Put some glow in the dark eyes on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Game
Very
over.
cool.
Yep.
All right. And so the reason that I think some of our audience tuned in tonight, at least two people I can think of may have tuned in. So we were talking internally, and there's been a lot of weeks where Win Hats have taken one of the 6 spots, and that has been a point of conversation. I'll put it that way. But I was talking with somebody, and I did say, but the one thing about Win Hats is that some of them sell really well, and there have been weeks where pretty consistently a Win hat was in the top row, and they may not have been hats that I purchased, but somebody was buying them. Somebody's putting their money down. And so I went ahead and noted that he hasn't posted a single new piece of art since April 6th, which is that tiny little image that I forgot to rearrange on the slide. But anyways, there's April 6th, 0 new image. And he posted a picture, and he wrote this statement about that it wasn't a highlight reel, but he had like a series of pages that had multiple pieces that he had done over the years. And then he says about he's been focusing his energy in new directions, tattooing, collaborating with great people, companies. So it's a bit ambiguous. But one of the consequences is that there's been no new Instagram posts since April 6th. So we're looking at a month plus now. And there were 0 wins in the shop for the first time in a couple of years. And so because I'm a giant nerd and I have a spreadsheet and I have every hat in the spreadsheet, I basically went through and did this is supposed to be each month. So there's basically been about 60 months worth of hats. And I estimated, what % of each month's shop hats were Win designs. And you can see it varied. anywhere from like 3% up to as high as 27%, and it's zero. First time it's been zero in a long time, and so I think that's noteworthy. I'll stop talking. Anyone else want to comment?
That's what you call a precipitous drop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
There were 2 wins
Oh,
in
I
the
thought I froze.
crits
Anyone
this
else?
week. 2 wins in the crits this week,
But they were old.
both old submissions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's be real. This guy's probably got so many in the queue that he can take time and go do something else.
Yeah, that could be.
That's a good point.
I'm going to say what I'm going to say because I don't run anybody down in public, and I never have, and I don't wish to start. However, when you develop a reputation that he has amongst the community, and you're so ambivalent to it, I have a feeling that it may have just gotten to him, the point where you start to actually care, because nobody's voting for your stuff anymore. They figured out. They kind of figured it out who you were, and that's that. Now, of course, we're going to sit here. I'm going to wait for the comeback. The mighty win has come back after finally the win has come back to Clink Room in like 2027 or whatever.
Yeah, could happen.
It could happen. More speed lines, more reapers, more skulls.
More speed lines.
If you haven't seen it, there's a Portlandia episode called "Put a Bird on It."
Put a bird on it. Put a bird.
Yeah.
Put a skull on it.
On it.
I mean, it might be a manger scene or a sleigh, but let's put a skull in there.
Yep, exactly. So, I not only that, it feels like I look at the submissions, and it feels more like Clink.
Yeah,
to me, than watching some AI garbage in crits.
One thing that was frustrating was like for the artists was like if it was a crits week and you had 3 wins on the crits, then you're probably going to have 2 wins in the shop Friday. So that's 2 of the 6 spots already taken up,
Right.
It was like for a while it was like you could bank on like 2 win designs in the shop on Fridays.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it's not your style, that's disappointing to see. So
right.
I totally feel you, Glenn.
Right.
And
it's
to be clear, I own win hats. I own probably 10.
We all do.
I own very few.
Yeah, we all do.
We all
Every
do,
one of us.
because there has been some really great art along the way.
Yeah.
But something happened in the past 2 years.
What?
And I hate to call somebody out like that, but something changed in the past 2 years.
Yeah. And the thing is this, God, going back to Clink 1.0, Clink was very community driven. It was very community oriented. And then you had this guy go on and preemptively block people who are big parts of the community. I didn't get blocked. Blaze didn't get blocked. The Mercs account didn't get blocked because we didn't say anything publicly. And to be fair, we really didn't say anything privately either. Blaze and I have 2 differing, same but different opinions on the use of AI in Clink. It's
You're editing, just say it, or
Did he freeze?
Okay. Oh, he froze. I thought he was editing.
We froze. Oh, okay. Awkward emotional moment.
Emotional
Drama.
damage.
I think we all know what Paco was getting at, though, and it's fair.
Yeah.
It's just but yeah, we all own clean. We all own Win hats. I've got 2 boxes full behind me. Because there were several early on of his that I enjoyed, that I liked. But like
There's
Jesse
some
said, there was
really
just
great, pretty
there was just a change.
designs.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah.
Oh.
There was just a change, a theme. It just went a certain way that just only appealed to a certain part of the market, but they sold a lot. So
Oh, Paco lost power.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's a bummer.
that happened to me this afternoon, and luckily, it didn't matter. But
I mean, the thing my complaint about overly AI designs, and I can absolutely see sometimes using AI potentially to like smooth something or shape something, but when AI is a huge percentage of it, you can see like it looks different. And my thing is that, I hope nobody's insulted by this, but like, I'm like, it's the Ed Hardy of hats. It's like, 15 years ago, there were all these t-shirts with these like curvy lines. And for me personally, I was not a fan. I thought they were very busy. I did not think that they were particularly strong design work. And I'm not buying Ed Hardy hats. I didn't buy Ed Hardy when he was in t-shirt sales.
Well, I was just saying that in the chat, Ruben. You nailed it.
All right.
Another thing that's frustrating is like all of those weeks where it was like 2 wins in the shop on Fridays. Like, how many kick-ass designs did we miss out on because of his monopoly on on those spots?
Yeah,
like,
right.
did we all like that episode where we had like all of our crits failures that we wish could have got made? Like, how many of those would we have actually seen? A Phil Hauser or a Matt Bells and Whistles, or something that got passed on because of another Reaper in the shop on Friday.
Very true.
I mean, Reapers are always going to be part of Clink Room. Like, we're a Scully kind of crowd for sure. we like them, but and 100%. Like, there's some great designs in the Win catalog.
Yeah.
But then something changed. And as a person who's taught anatomy for Extreme DMX, I've been doing this for 19 years. Anatomy, like I've been teaching anatomy for 19 years this year. Like, damn, sir. Oof. 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 You cannot have 4 phalanges on one. No. It bothers me when the anatomy is like straight up wrong. Cause like if you use a reference photo, like fine, you're gonna get the anatomy more or less correct.
Oh.
That's not gonna give 4 phalanges. No, sir. No, sir.
Eric,
I'm sorry. I was offended by that. I was very offended.
Eric, he blocked me too. And I never had an interaction.
I'm blocked right now. I'm getting blocked after that comment.
I never had an interaction with him either. And I wasn't even like, when he blocked me, I was like nobody. I just pretty much joined the community and was like, how do I have people blocking me already?
You have always been somebody, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn, you're pretty non-offensive, and I mean that as a compliment. So, like, the fact that you got blocked has always like been weird to me, and I haven't been blocked. Clearly, he has never read my comments or watched my show, but because he probably would. I don't know. I don't say that much publicly about it, but all right, let's. I mean, he might make a comeback, so this may not be the end, but who knows? But for right now, there are 0 wins in the shop for the first time in 3 years, I think. So,
in the parlance of what is it? Are Gen Z Be so for real. Be so for real.
I don't even know what that means.
I do. I know what it means.
I don't. The vote was interesting. There's a bunch of hats that are in the like maybe they got in the Q range. Like I don't know if we've gotten any intel. I don't know if any of the designs have gotten contracts, but there's.
Well,
Well,
Eric's in the chat. Eric, did yours make it? Let us know.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, where should we start?
Ruben's asking if you're wearing the turkey's hat. That's pointers.
No, it's
called shot collars, right?
Pointers.
Oh, pointers. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Pointers.
Yep.
That's a cute hat.
CBS ink. Yeah, it's adorable.
All right. Off the bat, we got banana pudding. One of my good friends, he's a born and raised Southerner, and we went up to this barbecue joint, and he's like, "You got to get the banana pudding. It's life changing." Oh,
was it, Matthew?
No contract.
Was it?
It did not change my life, but it was very.
Oh,
tasty.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, not life changing.
This design is adorable as heck, and it hurts my heart that it only got 34 because it is cute. Yep. This is Clink. Yep. This is Clink room. Like this is.
You know what it needs, Jesse? It needs more skulls.
It needs not one single skull. I wonder if the stone background is I don't know what color crown would push it. This is adorable. It's so, look at him holding his little spoon. How are you not just like, it's so cute.
This also screams a minor league baseball team could buy this design.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised this isn't already a minor league design. Like there's so many Southern teams. Yep. Who has not chosen this as their alternative theme night?
Hey, Bueno Biscuits, you need to pick up the phone and call the Montgomery Biscuits. Right? Because they've already done biscuits and that's your name. Like you should pitch to the Montgomery Biscuits. I'm serious. Like
it's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, it's just the color thing, on it. But the colorway makes sense. I mean, it totally makes sense, even though it would put me off from buying it, but it totally fits.
The colorway is what makes it for me. I love the colors he used, because it's not something you see all the time, but it's so fitting with the colors of the banana pudding. This one did not get a contract though. I was talking to him.
That is heartbreaking. It is very, very cute.
Yes.
He said, I said, did you have any luck today? And he said, this banana pudding is staying in the fridge.
Oh,
that's a bummer.
I think this is a saleable design, though. I honestly do.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I buy the minor league hats that have food on them, and I have 7 shark hats. I don't need another shark hat, but I'll buy a banana pudding hat because I have 0 of those. Like,
right.
Look at how he's got his little hand on his hip.
And it like for us down here in the South, banana pudding is such a staple dessert. Like my wife makes an amazing one, and it's like requested at every family get together that we have. So like this one was a definite buy if it made it, but no luck.
Let's talk about Never Forgotten. Oh look, I forgot to take off the likes by I'm forgetting.
Ernesto.
That's Ernesto.
Oh, is that Ernesto's?
Yeah, that's Ernesto.
That's Ernesto.
He has so many accounts, I lose track sometimes of. Well, Ernesto shared my hat multiple times this last week. So Ernesto, I appreciate that. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
But Aaron, nice. Jesse, you like this one?
It is poignant. And I mean, artistically, like this is very beautiful. Yeah. The poppies are very beautifully done, but holy heck, we're at war. I got a nephew who's going into the Marines. This is poignant.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry on camera, but
no tears.
It's poignant.
Yeah. I have
somebody's nephew.
Yeah. I have an older brother that who I never met, died in Vietnam. and so that this hat definitely meant something to me in that way. So I thought that was cool too.
I growing up in my father was a veteran, so I mean that's in our family history, but I didn't understand the whole poppies thing as a cultural reference. It's not as common here as it is in UK and in Europe and in Canada. And I was watching hockey, and it was Memorial Day, and all the broadcasters were wearing the sort of like poppies, the stylized poppies, and I was like, what is that? And then that's when I learned about the association of the flowers of Flanders Fields in World War I, and how that flower became associated with remembering war dead. So I do think that's, it's interesting that the flower becomes associated with that type of remembrance. So, all right, let's take a look at, well, Jesse, you want to just keep rolling. What'd you like about Carnival, Barker?
It's a puppy. It's cute as heck. I mean, what are we talking about? Like, it's adorable.
Right. It's a puppy.
And
say
it's
no
at
more.
32%. So I'm assuming it did not get a contract, but it should have.
Yeah, I would have bought this if they'd gone to the shop. It's just fun.
No contract on that one.
And then
Too bad.
I love the line work on Hydra. I am not a fan of purple. That's the one thing. I probably would buy it if it goes to shop, but I wish it were a different colorway, just for me personally. And I know, not everyone hates purple like I do.
LSU.
Yeah.
I immediately thought of the Lakers.
I'm an LSU grad, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I
Lakers,
thought
yeah.
of too. I thought of the Lakers. Yeah.
Because of the
I
Mamba.
love this hat too, Matt. I was right there with you, but right from the start, I didn't like the colorway. And I even mentioned that in the chat today, that I had a hard time with a lot of hats just because I love the designs, but wasn't a big fan of some of the colorways. But this is one of them. And I personally think that the gold crown held it back. We've seen it over and over again with Flanny's, Bulls on Parade. It was the, I think that was the one thing that held that back, and I think it's probably here too. So it's unfortunate, but yellow's not a, yellow, gold, whatever you want to call it, is not a super popular crown color.
And I care a lot about silhouette, and this has silhouette in spades. And that's why I would find it hard not to pre-order this if it would go to the shop, because I love a strong silhouette, and this has it.
It just screams Clink 1.0. It screams Shadow League. We just had that history lesson from Paco. This is a Shadow League hat right there, without a doubt. So it would have been, it should be a Clink hat, without a doubt. But
Levi and Creature, please resubmit this in a different colorway. Maybe it'll get you up to 40%.
What color would make you happy?
Well, I think it would be helpful to know what they were going for too, to understand their color choices, because maybe it had something to do with what they were really after. I tried to look on their accounts to see if I could glean any information, but I couldn't really, I didn't really find anything that helped me understand the color choices. But it's just, I don't know. It's hard to say what would be good. I mean, you could probably do a variety of colors on that, but some of them might be just too basic, for some people, and when you're talking blue and white and, something like that, it's hard. But
I would love to see it green snake on a tan or peanut colored crown. But maybe that's too predictable. Maybe you'd want to not do green, but I could even see, go with like a red snake. I mean, I would pop if you put that thing in red, but I think it would look very menacing in red. But
They're red snakes.
well, I mean, it's not most.
I'm a molecular biologist.
Real
so I don't
snakes
know
don't have 3 heads either. I think it's supposed to be mythological, and that's why.
Well, I mean, at least 2 bodies. There's at least 2 bodies. No,
It's a hydra.
it's one body.
yeah, it's one body.
Nice. Hydra, 3 heads. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
see, it's ancient Greece. Huh?
Yeah.
All right,
There's no.
please try another color. Ruben says sometimes I wish they provide a brief story. Yeah, when it's in the shop. I mean, sometimes the artist will on their Instagram, they might do that. I think Flanagan does that quite often, but not everybody does that. Jesse. We're on a Jesse. Jesse, just talk.
Welcome to the Jesse
Continuously.
Show.
Glenn's gonna get his moment, people. Glenn will get his slide, I promise. But
I mean, I'm super happy to see Matt Bells and Whistles back at it again. His art is fantastic. He's got good hands. He's a great artist. And this is like super Hello Canada, Hello Beaver. But yeah, like it's a cute design, and yeah, it's great. Like he's got a log. He's gonna swing it. This is good.
and
I
think
like
he is
that one
Canadian.
too. I didn't put that one down, but I was a fan of that one as well.
Matt's got good art.
You know what? I forgot to put in the percentage. Let me pull up the slide because I
know.
took a picture of this.
100%, and he got a contract.
100%? Is that a prediction or a fact?
I only say true things. Man.
Oh, you are just a little bit off. Just a little bit.
I'm a little
27%.
I think it was 27. I hope Matt Bells is not discouraged by that. Like, it's great art. He's a great artist. I would love to see more of his designs in the Clink room.
Tell me about Air Raid.
This wasn't mine.
Oh,
take my name off
I
it.
made a mistake.
No disrespect.
Well, Aaron and I.
No disrespect. It's not a girl hat, CBS Inc.
But
the art is great. It's just not a girl hat.
I mean, come on. You probably had the joyful experience of playing lawn darts at your house, didn't you?
Right.
I mean, didn't everybody have that growing up?
Well, you know, of a certain generation, certainly.
Maybe
that was part of its demise, is that it was, you know, too generational.
That's just y'all old farts.
Yeah.
But
I went
thought
to
it was a lot of fun.
House and they had lawn darts. Like, I've literally played lawn darts, which, you know, is used in every law school torts class to teach, like, here's how you sue somebody for selling a faulty product. Like, you know, so if I were a law professor, I would absolutely want this on a hat for the days that I'm teaching torts.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great design, though. I really liked it. It's got a lot of character. It's got motion. It's you know, it's just got real, you know, fun emotion to it. You know, you see this face, you know, that dart's about to cause some trouble.
Yep. All right. Did not break 30, sadly. So neither of these designs did. And it's the Glenn show. Glenn.
I'm going to interrupt. I accidentally voted for Cyber Slasher because I thought it was a hockey hat. And then I saw the knives and I'm like, oh, it's violence.
Well, I'm glad you did. I love this one.
I like art, by the way.
It's like 14/8 take on his favorite slasher, and coincidentally mine as well, if you didn't notice. Yeah, I love how he went with the Nintendo Entertainment System classic Jason colors from the video game. He made it his own, changed it up, you know, obviously just to try to get it through New Era legal. He did get a contract for this one, so you'll see it Friday.
Nice. Awesome.
I really feel like he got some clout when, you know, Silent Strike and Stealth came out, and Mind's Eye, and like people just went crazy over those, and I feel like that brought him some new clout, and he's like getting stuff through, and
well deserved.
Well deserved. I congratulated him today on he's got 2 designs in the top 5 now.
Top box.
What?
I don't know who Doc Ox is, but their comment is
you missed that portion.
Did I miss the no-win celebration? Yes, unfortunately.
You can go back and watch on YouTube. Yeah, go back about 15 minutes. So
Clink and Draw is fun. Um, I'm assuming that one did not get a contract. Brian is with us. Let us know, Brian. I liked this one. Matt did too, obviously. It's just fun. It's just a beer and pencil, and like it represents Clink to the fullest. Like it's just a fun design.
I mean, also very, I'm going to use this word again, chunky things embroidery well. I mean, if you've got stretches of area and you have a 4 or 5 color palette, it stitches well. It looks good. And this is one that I think if it went to the shop would look fantastic. I mean, I think it would show up and people would hold it in hand and other people would kick themselves like, why didn't I order that? That looks great. Especially, I could see this being like 3D where it's very raised against the blue background. I don't even drink beer and I would buy this hat. Like, I think this is just going to look great if it gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you had a Kong holding it?
Then now you're shrinking it down to fit it in the Kong's hand, though.
Yeah.
But the Kong is back and it's forward. Perspective.
It could be fun.
I think Casey should just put it in the queue no matter what.
Fair. That's fair.
Oh, that's Creature. That's Doc Law. Doc Law.
He apologized profusely to everyone who doesn't like him. So.
Oh, Brian, I'm sorry. Like, Brian, this would stitch really well. And what you put up, I feel bad because I think if this was one where like Taylor and Casey just had to just make decisions, they might look at that and go, yeah, that's going to look great on a hat. But, the voting here, yeah. But I'd say give it another whirl, try a different color. I mean, although I like these colors,
I do too.
No problem with this. I have no problem at all with this. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, my favorite designs really took it on the chin this week. I don't think any of the ones that I was very excited about made it to the shop. So we'll see. Oh, I left off the percentage on this one. All right, Jesse. Jesse, we're back to the Jesse show.
Was I the only one? No, Aaron picked this.
Did I type it in the wrong spot?
Little Rascals? No, I didn't.
Pick that one. Oh, okay. I make stuff up sometimes. No, it's adorable. Look at those little guys in a trench coat. It's very cute. Somebody, maybe it was Paco. I was not alone. I was not alone on Little Rascals. That's all I know. But yeah, no, this is very, very cute. Do we know what the percentage on that?
I'm looking.
It got a Q.
No, it started off high and then it kind of.
It got a Q, huh?
It got a Q contract.
Nice. All right.
Yay! Congrats,
Very
Jake.
Good.
It was
Jake
at 39%.
and Zach.
It was at 39% when I took screenshots, which was about 536. So it was right at that threshold of 40, which is, often.
No, but earlier in the morning, it was high.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
My only thing with this is the silhouette. Like if you look at this from 10 feet away, you're not going to know what you're looking at unless you get closer and you get in my face. But I like the art though. I mean, I think it's fun, but.
Yeah, fun. Maybe, I don't know. It'll be in the queue and Casey will play with it if he wants to. I think it's fine though. It's cute.
So Ruben said, did you guys catch Brian's Facebook story? I did not. So I'll have to go watch that later. So, all right. Aaron.
Grimdark Kong. Very cool concept. I thought it was really neat. I obviously am of an age where I can remember, models and modeling and cutting out the pieces, truly actually twisting out the pieces. I didn't get with a X-Acto knife for quite a while, before I got the hang of that. But yeah, I mean, it totally took me back because I can remember, opening the box and pulling out the trays of all the pieces and the forms like that. But as I said in the chat, as much as I like it, using my best Matt Gunning voice, I'm worried about the small details. I really don't think it's going to embroider well because of those small details.
Because it's not going to be.
I think it's possible that it can embroider pretty cool because CBS stuff tends to embroider well. But there's some cause for concern in a couple of the pieces that it just might be a little bit too small. That's all.
Well, and I'm wondering if maybe,
but I still like it.
If the big chunky part was made small, like they're going to have to shrink that down to fit it on. It's not going to fill that much of the front of the hat as in the mock-up. So it's going to be smaller on the hat. So it's going to be reduced down. And maybe if it simplified and there were only 4 items on the sprue frame instead of 3, instead of 4, that might actually work better for actually stitching it. But he'd have to pretty fundamentally redesign it to
because I think the clink, I love the clink hat on there, but I don't think we're going to be able to really read the clink, once it embroiders.
Yep. And the old days where you had the paint thinner and you had the newspapers and you spilled stuff on the
those little tiny
paint brushes. Your mom was like, "Don't get that paint thinner on my wood chairs," and you're like, "I will, Mom." The salad days of our teenagers.
The smell of the model glue.
Oh yeah,
I got it all. I got
That's
it right.
The only time I got high as a teenager was when I was building. Paint thinner. I'm lightheaded.
Rosy Maple Moth. I liked this one. I liked Jake's story behind it. I love the colors, and you want to talk about a contrast, Matt? That's it doesn't get more contrasted than that. I'm assuming
know the percentages.
What?
It got 18%, so
yeah. I didn't think it would vote high. Not because it's not cool. I love it. I would suggest to Jake to maybe add a little bit more detail if he wants to continue it. Not like detail, but maybe add a couple of little things onto it to, make it feel like a moth without knowing the title of it. And then the Rob Smid's zombie drawing hand was great, in my opinion. I loved this one, combining a little bit of horror element, kind of like a horror comedy in a way, with this design. It didn't get a contract either, but he said he's thinking about reworking it.
Cool.
Glenn, when I saw this, I thought, well, this is for someone who's suffering from Josh Bull's withdrawal. Like, they're going to like this hat.
You know what it actually reminded me of was, I think it was Sierra that had the hand that didn't make it, that me and Aaron both liked.
Okay.
Do you remember that one, Aaron?
Vaguely. I only vaguely remember that.
It had the hand coming out of the ground, and it had like the sun in the background. Oh, that's what it reminded me of initially.
I hope Rob was in the chat. I hope he's still around for your loves, because
I like the position of the hand. I think it looks really cool. I really think the way everything's rendered. I think it looks really neat.
Yeah, I did too.
It gave me very strong Grinch Who Stole Christmas vibes.
I was just gonna say that. Yes, because it looks like fur on the hands, right? Yeah.
Let me see.
Come on. I'm frozen. Hey, am I back?
This is Aaron, this is the one I was talking about.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, yeah. I remember that. That was cool.
I liked that one a lot.
I do too.
I would have bought that. It would have stitched beautifully.
Yeah, that would have looked really cool. And I equally think Rob's design could look cool.
Yeah.
Did you just skip over a whole bunch?
My connection is flaky. I'm trying to advance the slide.
Are you trying to tell us you're done?
It's like 1, 2, skip a few.
Right?
I can't see what's on. I can't see what's on the image. So
right now it's Mischief and Octobachi.
And I didn't vote for But no, I didn't put it in my picture queue. I did vote for it because I think 14.8 has great art, but it wasn't in my. So I don't know who picked this, but
now we're back to last call.
Yeah, 14.8 always has great design, so I did vote for it. It got 46%. So did they get a contract?
I'm gonna guess that's a yes.
Yeah, well, good for you, 14.8.
This is one of those though for me that the colorway was not grabbing me. So I do kind of hope for a change, a little bit, but I really like the artwork a lot on it.
These are
what were you saying?
These are not correct because Mischief didn't get that high. Octobachi got a contract.
Oh, so maybe we're thinking of the wrong numbers. So my bad.
Maybe it's flip-flopped.
It probably is.
Could be.
Yeah, that's the sequel to what you call it? Sharkshimi. That's the sequel to Sharkshimi. Matt, are you struggling?
Matt's hard at work right now. He's creating a new deck.
Aaron, do you want to talk about Octobachi? Carry us through this awkward moment.
Right. I didn't know follow up, but I liked it, from kind of the same vein. And I didn't actually, put it in my stack, so this slide's all crazy. But
oh, you voted for Mischief.
I did vote for Mischief. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you talk about Mischief? What do you
like? I said, it's Neil's work.
Oh, it's just me and you now, Jesse.
Oh, we got two. Hey.
Had some issues with some different colorway. I'd like to see Mischief show up a different way. But I like the art and embroider great because everything we've seen come through from him it does embroider really good.
Is this meant to be a cat or is that a dog?
It's a cat.
It's a cat with the cat scratches.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, those could be dog scratches. Let me tell you how I know about that. But okay.
Matt?
Aaron, you don't have any pets, do you?
I do not, no. Unfortunately, I'm allergic. I would have several dogs if I could, but I would die.
I'm very allergic to horses. I totally 100% get that. Yeah. Which was super funny when I was dating a horseshoe.
Oh.
Hey, Matthew's back.
Okay, I seem to be back. It still seems a little flaky, but we just have one more slide to discuss. So I did have the on the previous one I had it flip-flop, so it was the other way around. So when I paste in the hats, sometimes it swaps the order. PowerPoint does that, and that's often why they get off. It just flips the sequence. But
we're very happy that you do this, and none of us are volunteering. So it's
you make all this. You make all the mess ups you want.
It makes it spicy. It makes it spicy.
When I'm in California teaching, someone might have to make the slideshow on those Mondays because I don't know if I'm going to have time. We'll see. We'll see how we'll see how that works out.
We're gonna cross train in our little group. We're gonna do some cross training.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I would say we're not going to have a show on Memorial Day because Matt is staying at a friend's house, and the friend will probably expect me to talk to them. So
yes, no, we can take a holiday off.
Yeah,
it's okay
for sure.
And it gives us double hats to talk about the next week. So any Any comments on the last two? Renaissance and is it kinky?
I like the. I feel like it's kind of stained glass. It's got a stained glass element to
Yep.
it, and I like it. And I like Steve, the director, Steve,
Sorry.
aka COD Designs. Great artist, great art, and obviously Sierra Gons. And it only got 32%, so I'm guessing no contract, but that's too bad. It's a really cool concept.
So I'm struggling a little bit with the concept, and maybe I'm just, not cultured enough, but is it the stained glass that makes it Renaissance Kong, or is it the Kong itself? What is the concept that I'm missing here?
I would assume that it's the stained glass that makes it Renaissance.
Because I kind of feel like if that's the case, then wouldn't you kind of lean into it a little more and make Kong more stained glass looking?
That could be a thing. And maybe, I don't know, use, because we've got purple and yellow. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we need to get a different, like an additional color, like a green or a red, just to like glass it up.
Right. I feel like I'm missing something in the story. That's all.
No, that's
The
fair.
purple would prevent me. Like, I'm just not a fan of purple. And to me, stained glass has more reds and greens and brighter colors. And
yeah.
I think they're leaning hard into the history of Clink Room, which I'm guessing Casey is a purple guy.
There was also.
Has anybody ever talked with him about purple? Does Casey have?
I think both purple and teal is really his thing.
Yeah.
Is that, Glenn, why are you holding that up?
That was the main colorway. The second one on the thing was the Grits one. But like,
yeah, but the dark, that's prettier. I like that.
It's better contrast, at least.
Yeah,
that reads more stained glass to me than the one that went
I
to
agree.
Grits. Did we talk about is that a weasel?
No. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was
a Slinky Bandit, right? I thought
it's a ferret.
Is it a ferret? Either one. It's a slinky, longish animal, so that's cool.
But they didn't. Somebody trained ferrets to steal jewels.
Oh.
And I don't know like if that was like fiction or if that was like a real thing, but I think it was a real thing where somebody had like a little pack of ferrets that they trained to be jewel thieves. I feel like that's real. I feel like that was a real thing.
If it's not real,
Paris.
I want it to be true.
Obviously, it would have to happen in Paris.
I do like it though. I'm always partial to Edward stuff. I always give it a really close look because it's always fun.
Ferrets are natural thieves that do not need to be trained to steal. They instinctually cache items, a behavior stemming from their ancestors, the European polecat. Their name is believed to be derived from the Latin word ferretus, meaning little thief.
Well, I liked it.
I loved it.
I voted for it. I love Ed Weird stuff.
Yeah.
And to go full nerd on you, ferrum in Latin means to carry or bear. So a ferret is something that carries away an item. So that fits with the whole bandit thing. That's actually kind of hilarious now that I realize it.
Yeah. I dig it. I would have liked to see this make it through.
Yeah, me too. That one and banana pudding were my two favorites for the day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Aaron's like, that's cool. Your two favorites didn't do anything in the voting.
It happens to all of us, man.
Very often.
Every one of us, man. Every one of us have those days.
There's been some weeks where I just broke.
You have weeks, Matt, where like you have like 5 or 6 that you love and none of them make it.
Yeah, I had a good month, but it's been May has been very expensive because a fair number of hats that I love went to the shop and I'm pre-ordering them, but man, is it adding up. I mean, I'm like
May is yeah.
I have dropped some money and I can't afford to keep this rate of purchasing up. So I need some hats that I don't love to make.
Let's get some terrible hats in the shop.
Right.
Please.
Where's Win?
Can't we have a couple of dud weeks?
Maybe we need those Win to take up 2 spots every week. I don't know.
Oh, ouch.
Sorry. All right. Well, that's our last hat. We've got some good ones going, closing out this week, and I have already pre-ordered the Deep and the bottle cap. Bottle cap is, again, I don't even drink beer, but like growing up, you'd see the little pop-off lids all over the place because in the 70s, nobody believed in picking up your trash, and also reminds me of The Watchmen, the classic animated or cartoon series. Didn't get mentioned, but it was actually mine and Weird Tiny.
Oh,
no
nice.
kidding, Trish. Oh, that's very cool.
Very cool. And Ruben says, more Skulls and Reapers. That would save me money. That would definitely save me money.
Yes, it would. Yeah, indeed.
I do want to. We didn't really do mail call, and we're at 2 hours. But I want to show off one. I want to show off one hat that came in this week, and it's not a clink. It's the wrong button. It's make me big. And I think this is a work of art, and it probably is. It's a grandiose, but it's the Copa.
Yeah, those Copas were nice this year.
Brim combined with the style. This is the mariachis, and I love the teal and the black and the white, and then look at that stitched brim. The Copas this year are coming with the stitched brim, and man, if I don't already own all the Copas, and now I want to own them again with the stitched brim because they just look gorgeous.
Is the undervisor gray?
Yes.
Thank you. Where were they made, by the way? Bang?
Bangladesh. Not your favorite.
That's where my luchador. I
haven't put it on yet, so it feels.
That looks pretty good for you.
Feels good. It's a 3/8, and it feels like a normal 3/8. So sizing is appropriate. It doesn't feel too big or too small. The crown shape looks pretty good.
It's not as flat as normal for Bangladesh, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe quality controls.
Yeah, those new Copas were definitely good looking hats.
And they had a 20% off last week, but I would say if you don't already, if you sign up for the MILB newsletter, I swear they have a sale every 3 weeks. So, you can get 15 to 20% off if you're just patient. And so basically, I mean, you have to pay $8, $9 for shipping. So the 20% off basically ends up being like free shipping, but that's the, but yeah, there's 2 other, the Medusas one that's coming out also is like, oh, I want to own the Medusas with the stitched brim too, but I already own like 3 Medusa hats. I need to sell like 2 of them or something. But somebody wants a Medusa. Actually, I already have a trade coming up for somebody for one of my Medusas.
Oh, nice.
I wanted that freaking toppers one today so bad, and I had a passenger and I freaking missed it.
Yeah.
If it's sold out that quickly, I was like, well, maybe it'll come back as a pre-order because they do that.
They do, but
when things go quickly, but it's not all the time.
Glenn, every once in a while, I'll order from Topper Store Europe, and usually those hats don't sell out in Europe, and they're available. So if I do, I'll hit you up and be like, hey, do you want to grab? I'll look and see if there's size 8 in that hat still left.
Hell yeah.
And next time, Glenn, you just need to pull over and just handle business. It's your experience just going to take you less than 5 minutes.
You just say it's a family emergency.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Just say sorry. My aunt just died. I gotta send a message.
There's a death in the family if I don't get this hat.
If I don't get this hat.
Freaking shock drops in the middle of the day.
They do. That's how they do.
Right.
It's how they do. Where people who have jobs are occupied.
Well,
They're catering to the underemployed.
the
They
frustrating
can't be
thing
that
for me is
underemployed if they got the money to spend.
They could be independently wealthy,
Oh.
underemployed.
the thing that frustrates me is like, as a professor, I have a lot of things I could move around in my schedule, but it's always like when I'm teaching and I can't move that. And there was one
No.
time where like the hat went on sale the moment class was supposed to start. And I had like my cart assembled, because if you get like, 3, you get a 4th one free and toppers. And I'm like trying to call roll on the screen and tap my phone at the same time.
And I'm sorry, there's no way to pull it off. Oh, I'm just texting an administrator right now about an important business, school, academic misconduct
Business.
thing.
It's a breaking news text from my chair of my department. I must read this right now. The truth of the matter is, after teaching for 20 years, is that I used to like feel this tremendous pressure, like the students are waiting on me. And then at some point I went, the students kind of don't give a shit. Like, as long as they get credit for attendance, like if I don't start till 2 minutes after the hour, they're not mad. They're just like, whatever. They're on their phones doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to set the tone.
Well, I agree. I don't start, but I mean, like,
I have high standards for myself.
I used to be afraid that like they'll get mad if I don't start right. And I'm like,
no, it's not that they won't get mad. It's that they will take every any inch where you are not meeting the standard, and they'll be like, oh, I got a D in this class because she started class 2 minutes late on this date, and it's because of her. Like, I give them no. I hold myself to a very high standard, so ain't nobody can pull that kind of shenanigan with me. You will not.
So Glenn,
That's a very nice dear woman you have, Aaron.
Thank you.
Glenn, the Medusas in Coral Prime, all of the sizes Matt can wear are sold out, but they have an 8 and a 7 in Europe. So I'm just,
there you go.
You want to hit up the Hat Ninja. You could get it if you really wanted it.
Let's see.
All right. Well, we've had a good time, a fun time, and we've been on for 2 hours. So thank you if anybody's still watching, or if you're going to watch tomorrow during work, awesome. Maybe we'll kill a little more of your work day. So thanks for tuning in, and we've had fun, and I look forward to seeing what comes out next week in Crits. And I can't wait. I'll be showing off the pins and stickers Ruben got out of the machine for me. So that'll be a lot of fun. And maybe we'll work a 3-way trade that between, like Aaron and Glenn and I will ship some stickers or something to each other. But
right. I think there's definitely going to be some pin trading soon, as we start getting more of those. I think pin trading is definitely
we did pin trading back in that first.
Yeah, very early on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, we did.
Oh, Brian's still awake. This is good. Thanks for dropping by. We'll see everybody next week. Have a good week.